All right, y'all. Welcome back to round two. Oh, I got y'all. Okay. Y'all thought I was done. No. I knew what I was doing. So here's round two coming up. I got some other stuff that I want to say. Because I'm actually off the weekend. After this weekend, I'm taking a break from social media for the weekend. And I'm going to get everything out on a Friday. So I'm just, I want to talk about this. The system is just messed up. The system is just fucked up. Because I interviewed someone earlier, and people don't want to hear that. It's sad. The system is just fucked up. It's fucked up. It's messed up, jacked up, tore up from the flow up. That's what the system is. The system is setting us up to fail. They want to set us up to fail. That's what the system does. But we got to fight back at the system. We got to fight back against the system. Because the system don't own us. We can't let them own us. We can't let the system have our babies. We can't let the system have us. The system is a bunch of haters. It's a bunch of jealousy and envy. And that's what the system is. What's going on, Mickey? Good to see you on here. I'm just saying, the system is just messed up. And it's some stuff I want y'all to hear. So if you want something to tickle your ear, don't come on here. This is the wrong place for you to be on. You're at the wrong place at the wrong time. This is the wrong time to be on here. I'm just saying. Y'all better listen and y'all better recognize. Because this is not a game, y'all. The CBS is not a game. They play games, but it's not a game. They play the game, but it's not a game. And that's what CPS does. People lie. I've been lied on. And this is the time that people are going to lie on each other. They're going to lie on people more than ever. They are. That's what they're going to do. And lately, I have been exposing people, and they have not been liking it. They don't like it. They don't love us. They don't love our children. And that's real. I'm just saying. What's going on, Brenda? Good to see everybody on here. Thanks for everybody coming back on here. You know what I'm saying? Look, I took a little recess. Now I'm back for a little part two of not part two, but a little different level of it. You know, there's a different episode. So I want to talk about, you got children out there. Children can lie on you. They can lie on you. If a children say that they slapped me, they did this to me, they'll believe everything the children say, and that's sad. That's been happening since day one. That's how it's been happening. It always has been happening. They don't want truth. They believe everything. Next thing you know, they're going to believe everything that a 1-year-old say. The baby that can barely say dada. I'm telling you, these people ain't playing. They're going to believe everything that they say. They believe everything they say. They believe everything they believe everything. Like, wow. I can go ahead and tell my grandbaby, just say this and they're going to believe you. It's called manipulation. It's a spirit of manipulation. And it's also a spirit of deception. And that's all it is. Y'all better listen, because they're going to keep lying on people. They're going to keep on doing this. They're going to keep making people victim. And people don't want to be the victim. And that's real talk. Hey, Kimmy, turn your camera sideways. You got to turn it a different way. You want to jump on here. But you know what? Everybody has a voice. Things need to be heard. Voice needs to be heard. Things need to be said. He didn't have an ear, listen. I'm just saying. What's going on, Jane? Hey, hello to you, Jane. Thanks for coming on here. Hey, thank you for coming on here, Michelle. Good to see you on here, Michelle. Hey, turn your camera sideways, Kim. I see you, Rob. I see you, Brenda. Yeah, what's up, bro? Hey, yeah, right here, bro. It's peaceful up here. Yeah, everything, man. That's right, bro. I'm here. I'm loving it. All right. I'm Unc, man. All right, now. Man, I'm the Unc. I'm the Unc of the block. That's what's up. Look, new neighbors call me Unc already. You know, that's what's up, man. It's good to be an influence on people. Yeah. What's up, Kimmy? How you doing?
Could be better.
It could be better. No, you heard what I was just ranting about, right?
Mm-hmm.
They lie on children. I'm not lying. They lie on adults. And
Yep.
if I could take my grandbaby over here and say, grandbaby, just lie over here, they'll believe you. And that's what they do. They get people that don't have their own mind to.
Well, you know what gets me
Yeah.
is when you try to help kids.
Yeah.
And I'm going through it. My husband's going through it.
Yeah.
They turn around and lie to cops,
Yep.
stating that we kept her against her will. We abused her. Then it went to, we bought her things to keep her mouth shut. We forced her to work for us. They charged my husband with human trafficking, forcing somebody to work for no money.
Bullshit.
So, it gets better. So when they found out that they couldn't charge him with that, okay, they dropped them and now they are charging him with so-called sexual abuse on a kid. He supposedly took her into a room and showed him his genitalia. And they're charging him up the ass right now that he's some kind of monster. Now, Mo, they put my husband all over the news
Mm.
as a human trafficker.
Mm.
And my question is the girl that's going through, that's claiming we did this shit to,
Yeah.
that's claiming we did that shit to her, whatever, blah blah blah. Here's here's what I want to say. If you see a kid in help, you cannot help them nowadays because you're wrong if you help them.
Mm-hmm.
That's the system. That's the system we have today.
Yes.
And
Yes.
they turn around and they say, oh, well, why did you do it? They would much rather have a kid run the streets of Milwaukee, go steal with drug dealers.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You know what they tell people nowadays is if you can't control your kid or anything like that, you just need to kick them out of the house. Kick them out of the
Mm-hmm.
house.
Yeah.
There's no such thing as touching a kid no more. And it's not abuse and whatever. It's far from abuse. Your kid talks back to you, calls you a bitch, calls you whatever. Yeah, they
Right.
deserve to get their ass smacked. I'm sorry for you. But
Yeah.
like I said earlier, it's all in how you raise them. You raise your kids to the best of your knowledge, to the best of your ability.
Mm-hmm.
And then after that, when they turn 18, they go out in the world, they do their thing. And it is up to them on
Yeah.
how they live their life. My
Mm-hmm.
question is even though these kids who are desperately in need of help don't get it,
Right.
they don't get it. But all it takes is for one kid to turn around and say, oh, they did this to me. Oh, they did that to me. They
Mm-hmm.
forced me to work for no money because she didn't want to be in trouble for being a runaway.
Mm-hmm. That's what they do.
And that's the messed up about it. This is
I've
the
been there.
messed up part. My husband is sitting in jail, been in jail. They can post him all over the news, but we're all supposed to keep our mouths shut.
Mm.
And we're not supposed to say nothing. Well, I am sorry for you. I'm not going to sit back and sit on the truth. I got
No.
kicked out of the courtroom because I shook my head, Mo. I shook my head.
You shook
They
your
kicked,
head. You
I
showed
just went like
emotion,
this.
and
I
you
just
showed
went like that.
emotion, and they kicked you out.
They kicked me out. And this is all coming from an Outagamie County courtroom. That DA that is prosecuting, and I pray to God she finds this video. I want her to find this video. She's trying to gun for head DA. Now she got a kid that shot his grandparents, and she got another guy that shot a cop up there. So we're worried about a petty little bullshit case where the girl's lying. Don't make no sense.
Mm-mm.
But see, the system, you open your mouth, you fight them, and then they want to make your life a living fucking hell because you're fighting them.
Mm.
And then these CPS people say, oh, call us, we're here to help. They ain't there to help you.
Oh, we just talked about that earlier. Me and Shamika talked about that earlier when I interviewed her.
No, they're not there to help. They find
Man.
any reason to take your kids.
Damn. We was talking about that earlier.
They find any reason, Mo, to take your kid. Oh, your house is dirty. Oh, you didn't take the garbage out. Oh, well, you know, your kid ran outside naked and you didn't catch him in time. So now they're going to say you're a bad parent because your kid took off out the door naked. Like, you know, my son's done it. I'm sure other key people's kids have done it. Doesn't mean you're not watching them. They get out the door. But you tell your kids to go to bed and you lay them down and you don't lock them in the room, but you make them stay in the room and they cry themselves to sleep, but that's abuse. Does this make any sense?
Thank you.
Now, a girl who was brought up by the system, in the system, her whole life knows how to play the system. That's what you got to watch, is when these kids know how to play the fucking system. And innocent people get their lives messed up over it.
Yep.
I have a business and it was booming. It was literally booming. I got a security business, me and my husband do, and it was booming. You know what? We lost fucking a whole shit ton of contracts because of this. And all it takes, and they don't give a damn what people's lives they ruin over it when they find out it's a lie. They don't care. Do you see news crews lining up at my front door right now wanting to know the truth? No, they don't.
Nope.
All they give a damn about is making their ratings go up, making people watch. And that's the thing. Whatever you hear on the news doesn't make it the truth. They, oh my God, you should have, I so wish I would have saved all the newscastings off Facebook. But literally, they shut it all down. Like, I shut down all the news because I didn't want to hear the lies.
Yeah.
Oh, Jason Santiago and his girlfriend held a poor innocent girl hostage from Racine County. False imprisonment.
I know a lot of people that's in jail for false imprisonment. I mean, when I say a lot of people, I know of 50 people personally. So.
And it's sad. It's fucking sad that these people, the police, cops, counties, whatever, is supposed to be there to help you. And we're supposed to be land of the free and whatever. And it is. Yeah. But don't piss the government off at you. You piss their government off on you, watch the hell out. That's all it takes.
Yep.
That's all it takes is for someone to literally just try to fight it. And I beg anybody out there, if a runaway child comes to your door, do not open up that door.
Thank you. What you just said, say it again. I want to get into their head. Say it again, Kim.
Because you know what happened? We helped a runaway and we got screwed. Because all it takes is for them to feel bullshit in their head. And you have a runaway come to your door. Do not open that door.
Yep.
Don't open it.
Tell them to go to the next door. Nobody saying, look.
Technically what law says is you're to call them right away. But you know what? It takes them fucking 45 minutes to get off their asses and go do something. You tell me. You tell me this lovely fucking justice system. Or you could have two people with consensual, teenagers. Let's not lie here. Let's not lie. Yeah, teenagers do go out and have intercourse. Okay, it happens. Okay.
It happens.
And you got say an 18-year-old or a 14-year-old or whatever. That's consensual. Parents know about it, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
And then all of a sudden the system finds out they want to slap that guy with or slap that girl with sex offender.
Mm-hmm.
You're a sexual predator. When the parents knew about it, everybody was cool with it. You know what I'm saying?
Lana, so you say you took runaways all the time. You dodged the bullet. I mean, not all runaways are bad, but I mean, it's like a hit and miss thing.
When you help a runaway, you don't do it. And
Don't
we
have to
told the
call the
cops.
cops right away.
He told the cops. And here's the thing.
Mm-hmm.
Right? You're popping up here. Tell me the truth. Jason's like, I am telling you the truth. The cop looked right at Jason and said, so you guys are really going to take the full truth with you, the real truth with you to the grave. You can be telling them the truth and you're lying.
Yeah.
So you try to tell a lie to them. Okay, fine, cool. I'll tell you what you want here, but it's not the truth. And then they shut off the camera and say, but that's not what I said. You can't do that. But you're
Mm-hmm.
asking me to do that. I'm not
Yeah.
saying all kids are bad. You know, I got kids of my own. We got, and it, like I said, it's all on how you raise them. You raise them to respect people, tell the truth, be honest, accept when you've done wrong, no matter what it is. But you show your kid, yeah, you're wrong. I'm still going to be there for you. Even when you're wrong, I'm still in your corner. That is
Yeah.
what a kid needs to hear. Not get the hell out of my house because you won't do your homework.
Mm-hmm.
Like some people do. Or
Yep.
overtaking the hitting a child when they overstep that. Like somebody, like a kid spills a glass of milk and you want to whoop their ass with a belt because they spilt milk.
Right. Right.
You know, that's a little excessive.
Yeah, that's foul. That's foul. Come on now, people make mistakes, but
But here's
you
it
call
just,
me a
you know, I remember when I was a kid, my mom, I think my mom was there or she came home and we had a girl over at the house that she did not like.
okay.
My mom
Okay.
despised this girl.
Yeah.
Because this girl ran away to Kansas with a group of other kids that didn't want her around us because she said, I don't want bad influences, whatever, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Because she was at the house, my mom was ticked. So my mom grabbed my shirt and she threw me and I ran into the wall. Okay.
Okay.
I deserved that. I deserved it. There was a girl at the house she didn't like, and we knew damn well mom didn't like her. We tried sneaking her over, and that's what it was. My mom was gone at work. She came home.
Mm-hmm.
So I deserved it, but you didn't see me screaming abuse. You tell a
Right.
kid now, hey, you put him up against the wall or you do whatever, and oh my God, you're abusing him. Watch out.
Right.
But a kid can beat the hell out of you.
Yeah.
And here's the one thing with my husband, I give him props for.
Okay.
He went ahead and during all this, the night that the night in question, the questionable night,
Mm-hmm.
this girl beat the hell out of my husband, and he didn't touch her not once. Not once. But do you see this girl in trouble for knocking the hell out of my husband?
Mm-hmm.
No, because she came up with a good damn story. I think a lot of these children nowadays and a lot of adults, it's not just kids, it's adults too. They could be some good book writers. I'm telling you, they could come up with some good damn stories. Too bad it's actually tearing people's lives apart.
Yeah.
That's the sad part of it.
It's very
And I
sad.
bet just
The
don't let
system
help her own way.
the system goal is to tear people's home apart. They don't want to see. I hate to say it, they don't want to see straight couples no more. let me leave it as that. They're against straight couples. I won't get flagged for this video, but it's the truth.
I'll get flagged with you. That's cool. That's cool.
All
I'll
right.
get flagged with you. Jason, Kim, Santiago, make sure you flag us too. I mean, it's sad. They don't want to see, there's no such thing as a perfect family. There is no such
Right.
thing as a perfect couple. Everybody goes through their ups and downs. I don't give a damn what it is. You go through it. But families, they stick by each other. They work through it. That's how you tell
Thank
it's a
you.
family.
Ride or
Is when
die.
people, yeah, you stick by them.
Mm-hmm.
You don't sit there and say, oh, well, I'm going to go ahead and leave now because it's just too hard to, you know, it's too hard to write. It's too hard to stick out. Or
It
I don't
is.
want to deal with the drama. And here's the funny thing is, during situations like what me and my husband are going through, Mo, you find out who the hell your friends are, man. You find out.
Yes,
You know how
yes.
many people turn their backs on me
Yeah.
and on Jason because they don't want to get involved? No
Mm-hmm.
one's asking them to get involved. Just have a friend's back.
That's it.
There's two people that have actually had, well, other than my mom and my pop here, but there's two people that have actually helped me out a lot and didn't have to. Mo, they didn't have to help me.
Right.
They didn't have to. And I am so grateful for them two people. I am so grateful that, they're like family. She told me the other day, she goes, Kim is like family,
Yeah, yeah,
just
yeah, yeah.
you feel good when you got them type people in your corner. So when you get people like them in your corner, you
Mm-hmm.
keep them. You keep them. But the rest of these, I'm telling you, that people say there's a heaven and hell. I believe we're in hell itself. That's what I'm
Mm.
starting to believe.
I'm telling you,
Because
it's getting worse out here.
the system sucks.
Yes, it does.
You could have an actual, okay, here's the thing. You could actually have somebody knocking the hell out of somebody in the middle
Okay.
of the street. You're calling 911. Oh, yeah, there's a fight. There's a fight. There's a fight. They take 45 minutes to get here.
Mm-hmm. Of course.
But a minor will scream, "Oh, my mom and dad, they're abusing me, or he held me against my will, and God forbid they're here."
Oh, woe is me. Woe is me. Woe is me.
Hmm. I'm just telling you, people try to raise your kids to the best you can.
Yeah, you try it.
Treat them right. Do what they got to do.
Yeah.
Treat them right. Don't sugarcoat nothing. Be honest with them.
It's crazy. You're the second person that I have interviewed today. A person reached out to me. She's in Tennessee and she lost her kids. Make the long story short, it was crazy, and everything
I
was
believe it.
recorded, and they still not gave her kids back. And she was good to her kids. It was not no a bruise, no mark on her body or nothing. Her kid's body, and
But all it takes, Mo, is for a good liar or for a minor to
mm-hmm.
scream wolf. That's all it takes.
Woo, whoa, 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 cried wolf. Remember the boy who cried wolf, the girl who cried
Uh-huh.
wolf, the child that cried wolf, that person that cried wolf.
Yep.
The sad thing about this
That
wolf,
and then what people are failing to realize is when you are not real with your kids, like I will tell my kids, you take off and you go run away. Somebody takes you, I wouldn't know where to look. I wouldn't know the first place to look.
right?
But you lie on somebody, and
Yeah,
you tell a lie on somebody, you just disrupted their life. Don't matter how big or small the lie is. You just disrupted that one person
true
and
that.
their life. And that's what people need to tell their kids. Not sitting here, oh, violence leads to more violence. No. The violence is taught. That's what it is.
Yep,
Violence is taught. And I don't give a damn what anybody says. This system we have nowadays sucks.
it does.
When I was
I,
a kid and you screamed abuse, a cop looked at you and would say, well, what'd you do?
yeah, what you do, man? This is a sad generation.
It is.
That, that,
And
that,
this is the
that's called
generation, Mo, that's taking care of us.
that's called they want to dehumanize us. They don't want our generation to grow.
Mm-mm. And here's the sad part is when you lie on somebody, these kids lie on adults, shouting false false shit.
Yeah.
Does people stop to think how much a lawyer costs nowadays to fight that one little lie that they said? Or what it done to somebody's life, how it affected it, whether it was a business, whether it was you lost your job, whether it was whatever. It don't matter. Do these people who lie stop and think, okay, how did I screw their life up?
Right.
How did my life fuck it up? Or how did my kid's life fuck up their life?
Mm-hmm.
And that's the sad part.
It's sad.
And that's sad. That is so sad to this, and I am so afraid to grow old.
Thank
Just
you.
watching these kids, the way they talk.
And you're like 30 years old, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I'm afraid to get old. These are the people, okay? These are the people that are that this generation is what's taking care of. And this generation, they hate to work. God forbid they get a job. I don't care if you're flipping burgers at McDonald's. I don't care if you're cleaning up dog shit. The point is you got a job. And I don't care. You in your life, you got to pay dues. It's what my mom always taught me. In life, you have got to pay dues. Okay? You pay these dues, and then one day you're going to be in that company, the position that you want, or you're going to have a good job, the one that you've been praying for and working hard for. And you know what? These kids, they just want to start making all this money right off the bat, like 15, 20 bucks an hour. Really? Last time I checked, when I first started working, it was what was that back in the day? What was it, $6.25?
Look, I started at $3.35 in Chicago in 1988 at KFC. Minimum wage was $3.35.
You know, my first job was window and siding. I telemarketer for $6.25, and oh my God, you should have heard the threats that came across that phone, and it wasn't worth no $6.25 an hour. It wasn't. It's all it takes. But everybody wants to make $1 million because these kids don't want to work. They don't want to earn a living. Or they want their parents to pay for everything and they keep the paycheck.
Yeah.
That's all it takes.
That's all it takes.
Is all, like, yes, my kids are spoiled. Yes, they, but I'll tell you what, if I don't have the money for it, they know I just don't have the money for it. I might tell them, give me a couple weeks and we'll see where we are in a couple weeks.
Yep.
My oldest daughter's been asking for a cell phone. You know what she tells me? This is what floors me. I'm not bragging my kid up or nothing. I'm not saying my kid don't do no wrong, because, they do. They all do.
They all do wrong. They all sneaky.
My daughter looked at me the other day and she's like, Mom, she goes, you don't even got to hook up the phone. I just want something to do. That's all she said. So she is happy if I just hand over a cell phone. You know what I'm saying? She's just happy. She got Wi-Fi. She don't care. But here's the thing, is I looked at her and I told her, I said, okay, when I get the money, you will have my cell phone or I will give you a cell phone.
Yeah.
And you know what? She left it alone. She left it alone.
Alone.
But she'll ask me every day, well, hey, Mom, when am I getting the cell phone? Of course. You know what I'm saying? Like all kids do. They don't leave nothing alone like that. But if you raise your kids right and you are 100% real with them and you show them how the real world works, you're going to have good kids when they get older.
Yep.
Because they all remember of what they're taught.
Real talk.
I just don't understand how some of these kids talk to their parents. Fucking floors.
Man, I thought to my mother, I'll get slapped. My mom would slap the shit out of me. I'm like, oh.
I seen a kid today look at her mother and say, shut the fuck up, bitch.
You hear that, Lexi? I'm coming to join you, honey.
I wanted just to walk up and slap her. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck is your problem? But I wanted to slap the mom too and be like, dude, you're going to let your kid talk to you like this? You're going to let your kid talk to you like that? Mo, would you let your kids talk to you like that?
Man,
Even
hell no.
28, 29, 30, are you going to let your kids talk to you like
Hell
that?
no. I told my son, if I'm in a wheelchair and I'm old, I'm going to still beat your ass. I'll run your ass over.
And hey, it is possible because my mom is in a wheelchair, and let me tell you something, she can still whoop ass in that wheelchair. Let me tell you,
You come
she
out there,
can.
blue, he going to run your ass over.
They get mad, man, and they get going, and they get rolling in that wheelchair. Watch out. Watch out.
Get the rolling. Boom, 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 boom.
Now,
Ow, my foot.
my mom drove truck for 34 years. Never in a million years would everybody thought that she would have ended up in a wheelchair. But let me tell you what. My mom is a fighter and always will be a fighter. And I'll tell you what, but when her anger comes out, you would think that damn wheelchair has a damn motor on the back of it, Mo. Like it's gonna go in. Like if she gets mad, she goes, "Come here, come here. I want to talk to you. Come here."
Yeah.
It's crazy. I'm just asking people, please raise your kids right, because those are the ones that have to take care of you when you're older.
I've been even laughing to keep from crying. See, we've been having a lot of laughter on here, but it's sad. But we got to laugh things off to keep from crying, to go ahead and stand up.
And it don't matter. How do I put this? The system hates being wrong when you show them that they're wrong, because you're still wrong either way, because the system said you were.
Yeah.
That's the way I'm looking at it. Don't matter what proof you have. I don't give a damn what proof. You come with God himself and say, yep, this is a lie. And they're going to look at you and they're going to say, nope. But our investigator, that's all it takes. And I wouldn't wish what I'm going through and my husband and my family's going through on anybody. I wouldn't. Oh my God. I knew it was bad before. You never stop and think it's going to happen to you. You never stop and think. Like one day.
You never stop.
Yeah. And people will say, well, why'd you do it? Why'd you help her? Here's the thing. I'll never do it again. And it makes you stop and think on helping people. I do. I stop and think now. Like, do I really want to help them? Because all it's going to take is one little word of a lie. That's all it's going to take.
You live and learn.
So, nah, you can't. Don't help a fucking runaway. Don't even open the door. Don't even open the fucking door. Soon as they say the word runaway, and if you're not sure that they're a runaway,
right,
call the parents, call somebody, you know what I'm saying? Make sure.
That's what it is.
And it's sad you got to do that now.
Exactly.
It's sad now you got to watch who your kids hang out with.
I'm about to download the video to my YouTube channel. This video gonna be on YouTube, so this video on YouTube gonna be hearing this message too. So
go for it. I'll probably get a lot of hating comments because hell, I have been, but that's cool.
I get hate comments every day, so whatever.
And you know what I say? It's just words. This just goes to show how gullible somebody is, because always remember, there is two sides to a story. Two sides. And I'm not saying look at all kids like they're bad. You know what I'm saying? This little girl had one up on my husband because she's a 17-year-old compared to a 32-year-old. Who the hell you think they're going to believe? Not the 32-year-old.
They probably
She threatened me too. She threatened me too.
They probably hate you because you probably got a bigger dick than a lot of these other dudes out there. That's very explicit. That they mad. They don't like to see on chick with no balls. Let's be honest.
No, they don't. And they turned our security company. We got bulletproof vests, okay? We got bulletproof vests. And you know what the cops said? We had all this body armor and we hate the cops and everything else. You know what fucking Fox Valley Metro in Little Chute, Wisconsin. Yes, I did say it. They put my address on the damn news. I'm going to put them on fucking YouTube and
Put them out.
Facebook.
Put them on there.
They came out with SWAT team and my husband had guns pointed at him. I'm telling you, it was bad over a lie. Here's another word of advice. If a cop calls you and says, hey, come on in, we just got a couple questions, don't go. Get a lawyer, especially with Fox Valley Metro, because all it takes, they go off the word automatically what they hear.
Right.
And when you go to court, they don't go off of the actual police report. They go off of just the complaint.
The complaint.
So they turn, and if they don't, it's not even the truth though.
That's fucked up.
And here's the thing: they're supposed to be, you know, you're innocent until proven guilty. You're not.
You're guilty to proven innocent.
Yeah, and here's the thing: I got a lot of law enforcement friends. Let me tell you, because our security company worked with a lot of them, and a lot of them has come up and said, "I can't believe this is happening. I can't believe this is happening." And you know what? They turned a bulletproof vest into body armor. Body armor. Well, what the hell did they think we do, Mo? Babysit kindergartners?
Wow.
You know, I've come up against some of the worst in security. Crazy, mean, it don't matter. I've come up with, I've come across a lot of them. And I really want to ask that judge, you go do what I do without a bulletproof vest. And you tell me how you feel. Whether it's somebody punching in the stomach, punching in the ribs, don't matter. Just because you don't need a bulletproof vest to block guns. No, it blocks knives. It blocks blows to your rib cage, everything. But we hate cops, supposedly.
Right, supposedly.
And we were going to go up against the cops.
Yes.
And you know what? They're actually making it. I think we would have stood a better chance in court if we would have fought them or something. That's what I'm wondering. But this system sucks. It sucks. You know, I used to have faith in the system. I don't anymore.
Yep. It's time to rebel. It's time to go against the grain.
That's what it is. You cannot, and people want to crab about the dumb shit. I'm talking dumb shit. Oh, Trump made it into office. Okay, shut up. So what? He made it. And I'm glad he did. But you know what I'm saying? Bitching about it and doing riots about it ain't going to make it any different.
You dumbasses.
And like stupid shit on McDonald's wants to pay raise to $15 an hour, so we're gonna go on strike.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, shut the fuck up.
We got big shit to worry about.
Yeah.
And your fucking pay raise, because last time I checked, no fucking high school student should be making no fucking $15 an hour, dude.
Like sit your goofy ass down.
And here's the thing: I am applying in areas just to pick up for another job. You want to know why? Because you need at least 2-3 jobs now to survive.
Yes.
You do.
I agree with you.
You need couple jobs, and they could be good paying jobs, $10, $11 an hour. But you know what? Milk's going up, cheese is going up, bread's going up.
It's all going up.
And here's the thing: you're not always gonna have food stamps. If you need the food stamps, take them. Use the food stamps. Do what you got to do with them. But don't let that food stamps become a crutch.
Yes.
All these people that are lying about their income,
yes,
they're getting food stamps.
Right.
They're getting food stamps because they don't want to tell the truth, because God forbid they go out. Now, my theory is if you need them, take them. I know plenty of people on them that need them. And they're working jobs and they're doing what they got to do. Fine, take them. I'm talking
Come on,
about
Kim.
these people who sit at home and do nothing. Well, our tax dollars are paying their whole damn household. Tell me that. I really want to know that.
Terry.
You're too good to go out and get a job like the rest of us?
Mm-hmm.
You're too good for it? Like,
Right.
come on. Or some people just get a job and then all of a sudden they want a week's worth of vacation paid.
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck is that?
Bitch,
What the
please.
fuck is that? You know, the last time I went on vacation, I can't even remember. Oh, no, that was a couple years ago when I went to Louisville on a family reunion for 3
Right.
days. That's what I did. That
Ooh,
was my
what we do?
vacation. But you know
What we
what,
do?
though? I worked years before that, before I even got that vacation.
Yes.
And all these people that think food stamps are going to be around now, I am not. I'm going to repeat this because there's always going to be a slow learner in the group. I am not knocking anybody on food stamps. Use them. Take them. That's what they're there for. I'm talking about the stupid motherfucks that don't want to do nothing to get off them.
Right.
That's what I don't. You know what? The other day, I think I was in Rapids. Well, of course I was in Rapids. Only somebody from Rapids would say some stupid
Yeah,
shit
the
like
rappers.
this.
Yeah.
Some girl, I was in Walmart. Some girl came out and said, I don't get enough food stamps. Talking to the lady at the register, by the way. I don't get enough food stamps. Maybe I'll just go out and have another baby.
Oh my God, this bitch.
But
This biatch.
that's what I'm saying, man.
See, you giving me a penny right now. Damn, Kim. Damn it.
That's what I'm saying, man. That's some fucked up shit, dude, for real. And I'm like, well, there's my tax dollars hard at work right there. I'm all for anybody that, you know, needs food stamps, whatever, take them, whatever. I despise people like that
I
are
just bought a
using
food
the
stamp for somebody
system.
about 2 weeks ago, so I don't knock food stamp too much. $50 for $100, I'll take it. I did it, even a card. Ain't mad. Hey, don't be mad at me. Don't hate the player, hate the game.
There you go. But what I don't understand is these people that go to jail, they finally just stopped it. Where if you go to jail, you don't get food stamps, or they've stopped the last couple of years. But where you would go to jail or whatever, you don't get food stamps until you get out, right? Well, before it was like a while ago, it was you would go to jail and you could be in jail for months.
No
You'd
problem,
still
Kenny.
get all these food stamps. You get all these food stamps. These stupid assholes actually put ads up on fucking Facebook.
You dumbasses.
Like, I thought you had 4 kids to feed.
Yeah.
But the fridge ain't full of food, though. There's the thing. There's the kicker part of it.
You dumb cunts.
And that's what I hate. Or, oh, I'll go have another baby just to get the child support. You know what? The child support ain't for you to go get your nails and your hair did and everything else. I pay child support. And I'll tell you what, it goes for the kids. It should go for the light bill, water bill, food, rent, whatever it may be. That's what child support is for. Not to hand over a 16-year-old $200 and be like, oh, there's your money. Go do what you want with it. Hell no, that shit should be going in to buy them clothes, whatever else. Not people nowadays.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to use it to go get our hair did and our nails did and bitch, please.
Like, bitch, please.
I don't, you know, that's what it floors me.
We are running out of time. We are running out of time.
Awesome.
I'm going to hit you up in a minute. But we're running out of time. Thank you for coming on here. You know what? Listen, everybody, the word to get out, because there are a lot of underhanded stuff going on in the society, and we need to wake the fuck up. What you got to say, Kimmy, before I leave?
Be smart about the system. Don't
Be
trust them.
smart. Don't trust them.
Don't trust them. Runaway comes ever to your door. Take it from me. They're not all bad, true. But shut the fucking door.
You
Don't open
did.
it.
Don't open it.
There
Bye,
you
y'all.
go. Bye.